Hi Vibers, and welcome back to another Q&A. Before I get started, I just want to thank all of you for participating in this Q&A, and if you want to get to know more about me, I will link down below the other Q&A that I did before, the Q&A number 1. But anyways, let's get into the Q&A. We're going to start off with Instagram. So Instagram, we have a question from SANMARTINIBLISS, and her question is, what's your goal? Oh, she has 3 questions, but her first one is, what's your goal? What's your desired weight? And do you have a workout buddy? What's your goal? I think she means, what's your goal? I don't know. Okay, is it just in general? My goal in life is just to be happy and live a comfortable life doing what I love. Your desired weight? My desired weight, I want to be in the, like, between the 200s and 300s, around that area. Do you have a workout buddy? No, I do not have a workout buddy because I don't work out regularly to have a workout buddy. But yeah. So next we're going to move on to Snapchat. And the first question is from Daddy_Iona. And her question is, when are you dropping more songs? I don't know when I'm going to be doing any new songs. I like playing around. If you guys have that, or if you guys know the app, Music Maker Jam, I think that's the name of the app. I like playing around on there. You can make music, like beats on there. And I like playing around on there and thinking about recording the actual song, and then when it's time to record, I don't want to do it. So, I think once I feel like, probably next year. I don't think anytime this year, especially going into the holidays, it's going to be busy, so no. I'll probably make that as one of my goals next year, is to start doing music again. Drama Diva from Snapchat asks, if you were to become famous, would fame change you? Why or why not? It's a hard question to answer because, I can easily say, no, fame is not going to change me. I'm going to be the same person. But I think in a situation like that, you never know until you never know until it actually happens. But from what I don't know. From what I think of myself, no, I don't think I would ever change. If I were to change, I think I would change, like, I would give a lot more. Because I'm thinking, you're famous, you have more money. I would give a lot more and just, yeah, I would change in that way. But I don't think attitude wise, I don't know. I never got why people would change when they would become famous or anything like that. But yeah, so no, I don't think I would change, or I don't think fame would change me if I were to become famous. And then moving on to Facebook, we have a question from Sharon ANDRUS, and her question is, what is your hobby? When I read this question on Facebook, I immediately thought of job interview questions when they ask you that, because that's what I thought of first. And I always get stuck on the answer because I feel like I have a lot of stuff that I like to do, and then this is one of my hobbies right here, is YouTube. And I love doing YouTube, and I'm proud of it and stuff, but it's like I'm shy to let people know that that's my hobby, because then they'll start asking questions like, what's your channel, like, what do you do, and all that stuff. But yeah, YouTube is my hobby. Doing this is my hobby. I'm very typical, like YouTube, watching YouTube, uh, going to the movies, going out to eat. But mostly I just like chilling at home. I'm a homebody, so I like just chilling at home. I don't like going out and doing all of that. I'm not adventurous like that. And then YouTube, y'all were very active on YouTube, so let's start off with YouTube. Duh. Let's start off with Louisa TUIONETOA, and her question is, what is your favorite sport? That's a good question because when I read that question, I was like, wow, I don't think I've ever been asked that question because I was kind of stuck because I was like, I don't think I have a favorite sport because I'm not a sport kind of person, but I do like I don't like playing sports, but I like watching some sports. Like I like watching what's it called? I like watching football, rugby. I think that's about it. I used to like watching WWE wrestling, like back then. Um, if you consider that a sport. Uh, but to like favorite sports to play, I think probably volleyball. But even that, I don't. Sports is just not my thing. Um, and then her second question is, who is your favorite from the IONGI Empire? Okay, so if you guys don't know the IONGI Empire, they are my nieces and nephews that you see in my vlogs and some of my videos, other videos. And they have their own channel. And we have one right here from the IONGI Empire. You want to come? Just don't hit the... Just don't hit this. Yeah. So here's the one of them from the IONGI Empire. What's your name?
Lotte.
So this is Lotte from the IONGI Empire. And Louisa is her older sister. She's the one this is her question. So who is your favorite from the IONGI Empire? I will link down their channel down below if you want to check their channel out.
Oh, I will tell you that.
Yeah. I don't think I have a favorite because I like all of them. I know that's like, so, whatever. But yeah, I don't know. I don't have a favorite, like, out of them. I like them all equally. I love them all. Moving on to Sarah McGill. And her question is, what is your spirit animal? And when I read this question, I looked it up online and I took like a what's your spirit animal BuzzFeed kind of test. And I got an owl. I don't know how accurate that was. But I don't know. I feel like my spirit, I don't know how you know your spirit animal. But I feel like my spirit animal, if I were to choose my spirit animal, I feel like... What is a spirit animal anyways? Is it like, if you were an animal, what would you be? If that's the thing, then I would say panda. Because I think pandas are cute and they're fluffy and they're big and chubby and cute. And the next question is from TINYTEDDY. And their question is, what is your favorite Tongan food? What's my favorite Tongan food? No.
Another young.
What is my favorite Tongan food? I would have to go with... Oh, Lukapaika. Like, that is my favorite. I think there's some Tongan food that I miss because there's a lot, but first one that comes to mind is Lukapaika, and then I like when the manioc is baku. Yeah. When it's like that, it's good. Next question is from Lashana Gates, and she has two questions. And her first question is, what made you want to do YouTube? I think I answered this in my last Q&A, but I wanted to start YouTube. I wanted to start like vlogging and doing videos like this, like sitting down, just to, I don't know, just to see how it was. And I enjoyed the like communicating with you guys when you guys would comment and seeing that you guys enjoy it, so I enjoy making the videos. And then her second question is, will you ever do a cooking tutorial video? I can try to do a cooking tutorial video. If you know me, I don't like to cook. I don't like to cook for other people. To cook for a whole meal for a family. But I don't mind cooking like little meals. And my meal, like, I keep it as simple, really simple. So I'll probably do, yeah, I'll try to do a cooking tutorial. Okay, moving on to Mama 4 Nicole. And she has a lot of questions. And her first question is, do you want any kids? This is a question that keep going back and forth in my head, because like having my nieces and nephews around, I love having them around. And then when they go to their house and they're not around, I miss them. But then thinking of having to be responsible for them, like for their upbringing and their safety, their health, everything, that's a scary thought for me. I don't know if I'm responsible enough to do that right now. So for right now, no. Maybe in the future. What's your favorite color? My favorite color changes with the seasons or just with time. Like my eyes or my senses just it just switches. And my favorite color used to be green, and right now I'm really into oranges and purples. What's your dream vacation? What is my dream vacation? I know everybody's dream vacation is probably like to an exotic island, like on the beach and stuff like that, but I think mine would probably be like in the woods, like in a cabin kind of setting, and just like during the fall, and you're in the woods. Not snow though, so I don't know what time that would be. But like during like a cold season, you're in like the woods in a nice cabin, and you get to do like stuff like that. That's what would probably be my dream vacation for right now. I don't really think of vacation that often. If you could change one thing with the world, what would it be? I would probably change. What would I change? One thing with the world. Dang, that's a hard question. What would I want to change? I want to change a lot of things. If I could only pick one thing to change in the world, I would want there to be world peace. Like I don't really get the whole point of war and fighting and all that stuff. I wish, like, violence. I don't like violence. I don't get the point of it. It doesn't solve anything. So if I could change where people didn't turn to violence to solve answers, especially countries, like we always go to war with each other. If we could find a better way to solve our problems. That's something I would change. Next question. What would be your dream job? Okay, I like this question. My dream job is, you're gonna probably be like, really, that's your dream job? But my dream job is to be a teacher. I want to be a teacher. I'm gonna be a teacher. I'm. Did you laugh? I'm. What is it called? Oh, I'm working on going back next year in January to. So I have to get my bachelor's. So I live in California, and to be a teacher, you have to get your bachelor's, and then you can get your credentials to be a teacher. And I want to teach elementary age. I don't know what grade. I just want to teach elementary. I like, because I work on Sundays. I'm a Sunday school teacher for the youth, and my class is 12 and 13-year-olds, and they're okay. Like, teenagers are fine, whatever. But whenever I would sub for the younger kids, the primary kids, I enjoy I just like their vibe, and they're just so eager to learn, and I love their energy that they have. Yeah, they're just so excited to be there and to learn. Versus teenagers, they're kind of like over it, like, we know all this and stuff like that. So I want to be an elementary teacher in the near future. And then Mama for Nicole's last question is, do you have any regrets in life? Yes and no. Like, a lot of times I would think back and be like, dang, I hate that I did that in my past. And like, even though I'm done with that, I'm over it. But just to know that I did that, it's just, I wish that I didn't do it. But I don't know, I feel like my life probably would have been different now if anything would have changed in the past. So I try to keep telling myself that everything happens for a reason, and I shouldn't regret anything that happened, because I really do believe that everything happens for a reason, even mistakes and stuff like that. And moving on to our last person from YouTube with questions, and this is from Amanda QUEENPHOTOGRAPHER. And her first question is, what is your number one goal? My number one goal right now is to get my bachelor's degree and my credentials and become a teacher and just teach and try to live life to the fullest and be happy. Favorite place to eat? Korean barbecue. I love Korean barbecue. Korean barbecue or sushi. One of those two. Who's your favorite YouTuber? I don't really have any favorite YouTubers. I like watching a lot of people. And I like watching smaller YouTubers. Like, I don't watch any of the big... Oh, the only big YouTuber that I watch is Trisha Paytas. But other than that, everyone else is like a smaller YouTuber. And I think they're just more interesting and more real. Favorite crunchy snack? That's funny because that's my favorite kind of snack, is crunchy. I like hot Cheetos, hot fries, chips in general, corn nuts. What else? Just anything crunchy, tortilla chips. Chips in general I love that. And then her last question is, what is most important to you and why? The two most important things to me is my family, and then also my religion, my faith. And yeah, that's what's most important to me. Alright, Vibers, that is it for this Q&A. Once again, thank you so much for participating. I'll probably have another Q&A going up or I'll probably put out another video telling you guys that I'm taking questions. Probably in a little while, because I don't want it to be too like back and forth. How do you say it? Back to back. I was like back and forth. No. But anyways, yeah. I will, once again, I'll have the first Q&A link down below if you want to check that out. And am I missing anything else? I think that's it. So I just want to wish y'all nothing but good vibes. I hope y'all are having an amazing week and a great day. And I did that backwards. And I love y'all so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.